Shalom, brothers and sisters.
Shalom, everybody.
All right.
Now keep left to stay on.
Yeah. We got to keep right in the Melchizedek order to stay on paths.
Well, technically we have to keep center.
Oh, okay.
Because you don't want to be all
Left
right
or right.
left.
Yeah.
Be center, the straight and narrow road.
That's right. So, well, we were just discussing about the word bayin, right? And that's in between. When he separated, when Elohim created everything through Yahushua HaMashiach, right? He created everything through the word, obviously. And he, when he separated the darkness from the light, the waters from the waters, and so on and so forth, it's the word in between. It's bayin. It's bait, yod, noon, right? So bait, noon is the sun. It means son, like hijo. And yod is the hand, right? So we see the sun with the hand in its belly, right? And this is what holds everything together.
Right.
And go forth.
And so that matches with the thoughts that I've been having.
Oh, he's been thinking.
And like, it's just the pattern of creation. And so Yahuwah is the top, we'll call it the top of the pyramid, to say it that way, right? He's the point, the center of the top. And then all creation comes out from him. But what happens is, as it went further from him, it lost the identity of who he was, and sin was brought into the world. And so because of that, there's a lot of people, right? There's a lot of cultures that have come out of the beginning, but they've lost sight of who the creator is. What Yahushua does, he comes from the top point, and he comes all the way down to the lowest point, not to earth, even lower than earth, which is Sheol, and he brings everybody up who wants that want to accept him, and so he
receive him.
And so you can see that as the Star of David. Not that we worship the Star of David, but we see the pattern that it demonstrates is a point coming out, and then finding like the lowest of the low on earth, but then the death comes in and Sheol, and Yahushua comes down, and he inverts it and brings those back up, and so you see this, and then you see
flipped up
this.
Yeah. So, and we know that he is the door, the way, the truth, the life.
Yes, and and so he is not just the top and not just the bottom. He's everything in between. He's what holds the worlds together, and that's why he is the bayin. He's the sun with the yod. The yod is a reference to the right arm of Yahuwah. He's the one that holds all things united together, and it's a beautiful picture.
It's a beautiful picture, especially because bayin, it's your forehead. We're supposed to have his name. The 144,000 have Yahuwah's name on their forehead, and the space between your forehead is called bayin, right? So this is where the bayin is where we place his name,
and so it's cool. So what I kind of see happening is it was like New Age and stuff like that. I see that they have a lot of truth in the way they think of how the world works. Like they understand that you speak things into creation, right? They have the secret and all that fun stuff. But they're doing it without the holiness, without the kodeshness, which is found through Yahushua in Yahuwah. And so they want to stay at the bottom of the pyramid, in a sense, without ascending it up. And there's a process for salvation, which is coming into the understanding of Messiah and then changing your ways to show the image of the Creator through your actions.
Come up
and
hither.
Words. And that's how it will manifest the kingdom reality.
Right. And I was noticing also that, what was that guy in the wheelchair? Stephen Hawkins, right? Because he studied so much on the physical things that he started neglecting the spiritual That was in the physical. He got brainwashed by the tree of knowledge of good and evil, and all this knowledge of just the physical. I mean, he did, I guess, good things for science or something, but he neglected, the word. He neglected Mashiach. He neglected Yahuwah, Elohim, right? So, once you start feeling, you got to be very choose-worthy to choose rightly, so that you don't get brainwashed in one side, one aspect of all realities, basically.
Yeah, and like
that is not. I mean,
it's there's so much good things out of science, and if it wasn't for believers, there wouldn't even be science. The first scientists.
If it wasn't for the word, there wouldn't be science.
Well, yeah, but so the first scientists who bring the word into the physical, they can observe reality in the way of in the scientific way, because they have the value system that gives the meaning to the world. Now, people have gotten so enamored with science, with the world, that they have lost sight. And sure, they've done some marvelous things in the world, but they lost the meaning. They lost the point of life. They could explain how things work, but not why they work.
Bam, and that's very important in my opinion.
Yeah.
So, just some thoughts upon the things I'm looking at and we're looking at, and
it's all connected to the altars.
Bam! So we were
catch it.
Yeah, get this book by John Flores. Yeah. Yeah. It's called The 7 Altar Thrones of Genesis. Uno, 1-1, right? Olive.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, God bless you.